Permanent free gear removal has been one of the best things Plarium has done in a long time, and it has been very well received by the entire community. I am manifesting that they do something similar to Starstones, to the relic currency, because at the moment it's horrible. They have introduced a few changes. They said that the relic economy wasn't complete. Are these changes enough? Let's see and calculate what they've changed, and is it exactly gonna change anything with us collecting and upgrading all the relics. Hey guys, SMZ here, we're back playing Raid Shadow Legends, and yes, we were told that there have been a couple of changes to circumvent the relic currency. So if I go into my forge, right now it's Friday, I just collected the Chimera chests, 2 chests from Nightmare, 2 chests from Ultra Nightmare, which is kind of the maximum that you can do, and I collected around about 1400 of these Starstones. I think it's one of the most scarce resources in the game. And yes, they have introduced a few more of the basalts, which are needed basically to upgrade the rank of the relics. So this material right here is what I'm talking about, right here at the top. But nothing about the Starstone, which in my opinion is one of the bigger issues. It's a bit frustrating. I hope that they can introduce things in the future. But let's look at these basalts. How many have they introduced? There's a free champion that you can get by using the link in my description. That is Narma the Return, a great champion to battle the Demon Lord. And you can get her alongside other crazy good epic champions like Anax, like Uugo, and like Mausoleum Mage as you progress through the game. How to get these champions for free? Here's how to do it. You go into your Plarium Play and log out of your current account. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email address. Download the game and then play the tutorial, and you will find Narma sitting there chilling in your inbox. And you can get all of these crazy good epic champions as you progress through the game. Do not miss out on this opportunity. Click the link in the description and get these cool champions. So they said that they made changes in 2 places. One of the places being Curse City. So I've been doing Curse City hard. So first thing we notice is that on normal mode, I don't think I have seen any basalt or starstone. Let me just quickly scan my way through all of the areas and just make sure that I did not miss anything. I don't think so. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing of value, at least for a late game end game account on normal mode. On hard mode, they have introduced basalt. So I have collected 2 basalts already. One was on this stage right here. What is it? S20 on the double boss. We got a 1 2-star basalt. Let's keep a count. How many are there? So I got a 2-star basalt from here. Similarly, I got a 2-star basalt from here. That's 2 already. Then I'm also seeing that there is one available on this stage on D15, and I'm gonna be assuming that this is also gonna be a 2-star. So that's 3 2-star basalts. From the others that I have seen so far, I see that this stage right here has a basalt S4. I'm gonna jump into it tomorrow, but I feel like this is not going to be a 3-star. It's still going to be a 2-star basalt. So that, again, assumption, I might be wrong here. It could be 3-star. There's no way to tell over here because Plarium did not bother to put in the stars of this basalt. So that's going to be 3 2-star basalts. And then in Soul Cross, which is one of the most difficult areas of the game, to be honest, Sand Devil is a blocker stage for a lot of people. It does have basalt. I would hope that this is a 3-star basalt. Let's go in with that assumption. So that's 1 3-star basalt. Then I have also seen there's one here on this stage, S22 double boss, which to be honest is very difficult to get to if you are not progressing and completing everything. So that I'm going to be assuming this is another 3-star or higher basalt. So that makes it 3 2-star basalts and 2 3-star basalts out of Curse City. And Curse City resets once a month. So that's what you're collecting in 1 month. Now let's look at the Chimera. So on the Chimera, if I look at Ultra Nightmare first. So on Ultra Nightmare, if I go to Trials, so the first basalt I saw, and kudos to Plarium that this is a 4-star basalt, which is actually quite useful, is on one of the Chimera trials, in one of the hard Chimera trials. And it is a tough Chimera trial to do because these 2 are difficult anyhow. And then by the time you get to this, you have to remember that there's Chimera Ram form only has 1 ability which applies stuns. And so in total, you get 4 chances in which you have to block all of these stuns. All right, 7 stuns. It's tough. It's quite tough, but it's a good reward. So there's 1 4-star basalt if you're able to do this trial on Ultra Nightmare once, and then other than that, there's a 3-star basalt if you bring in decreased resistance, this is not good. My team currently does not have any decreased resistance. Decreased resistance is one of the more rare debuffs in the game to bring to your team, and this is going to be one that not a lot of people are going to get because of that. So this one I do not like, but let's keep the count on. So that's the third 3-star Basalt that we are getting, to be honest, from the game, and that's it from the Nightmare Ultra Nightmare mode. Let's look at Nightmare. On Nightmare, there's a 3-star, again with the same decreased resistance debuff, and there was nothing on the ram form this time around. Yep, there's nothing. So that's your fourth 3-star, if I haven't lost the count, and that's it. So 1 4-star, 3 3-stars, and 3 2-stars, was it? That's about it that we're getting basically from all the rotations. Now you have to remember that Chimera is basically once a week, so you can get more over the course of a month. But is it enough? I really don't think so, especially because they're not giving away Starstones. I'll show you the cost. So mythical relics, first of all, they're very difficult to get. We have to be very lucky. I've gotten just 2 mythical relics so far, and I think I've been very lucky to do that. Look at the price of trying to remove a mythical relic. 640 on 4-star. So if it's higher, it's even more difficult. So the amount of Starstone that I get from doing Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare Chimera is enough to swap the relic twice. That's about it. And remember the cost to upgrade a relic. Even on level 3, it's 260. On level 4, it's something around 500. So this resource, I don't know if you're done with the economy when it comes to relics. It's not enough. At the very least, maybe you need to do something similar to what we did for gear, where you have like free re-gear events or weekends, some things like that for relics. It's going to be extremely useful, because this is not it at the moment. It's way too scarce. Now with the Chimera, the trials that they have chosen, the trial for both Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare, that one requires decreased resistance debuff. It's a very difficult debuff to bring to your team. This is the right one, I believe. And let's look at the champions which can do it. I am a fairly endgame account. Very few champions that can bring that decreased resistance. So we have Deliana, we have Nari the Lucky, and again these are champions which normally you would not bring to the team. Of course there are some mythicals which can bring that, but mythicals are very difficult to obtain. So of course it's gonna be tough. Now let's look at, I think decreased resistance also has a smaller version, does it not? Maybe I am wrong there, because I really do not see it here. Maybe I'm blind. This is block buff, block passive, block active. Okay, anyways, there's very few champions in the game that can bring this debuff, which means that the one good area of the game where you're able to get a 4-star or a 3-star Basalt is going to be very difficult to do. So I think we need more. I think we definitely need more, and we definitely need more Starstone. And I hope that change is coming into the game, because relics are pretty cool. New currency, they are pushing it out left, right, and center. So many different relics already in the game. As you can see in not collection, I wanted to showcase the index. They are constantly adding more relics with the different events, with each Chaos Awake, Discovery, now even the Forge Pass, which is again terrible value for money if you go for the Platinum Pass. So they're adding a lot of relics, but not enough currency around to actually use those relics. Nobody or very few people will have maxed out relics. So assuming most of the time when you review relics, you have to look at level 3 or level 4, and very few cases level 5. I personally have only 1 level 5 relic on my account. That is the singular cat's case that I have on my Marius. That's about it. So yeah, I think that needs to change, and I hope that Plarium will take the feedback of players into consideration, and I'm gonna manifest just how the free gear removal happened, which nobody thought it would happen, by the way. I'm hoping that this also is able to change in the future. Let me know in the comments what you think about this, how you feel about the Starstones. Is the change enough, and what else would you want to be introduced into the game? Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.